welcome to a brand new episode of our Magic the Gathering Arena Adventures. And on this episode, we are going to be taking a look at the deck Black-Green Constrictor. Now, this is the deck that took Dota to a second place finish at an MTGA Standard Pro 2 qualifier, so it's a pretty good deck. And a Black-Green Constrictor is a pretty reliable deck too, so let's look at this.
Right, so the deck is very much the vanilla Black-Green Constrictor deck that was played at the GP, so a very straightforward deck. I'll quickly run through the cards just so we know what we're playing. A little disclaimer before we begin. I do not own 4 copies of Jadelight Ranger. I wish I did. So I'm running a couple of copies, well, 3 copies of Seeker's Square instead. I wish there was 3 Jadelight Ranger. It's 2 mana. It's a 1/2, so it becomes big and becomes like a 2/3. So you know, it's better. Constrictor becomes a 3/4. So you know, it keeps it on of lightning strike range or something. So it's good like that. So yeah, playing that. If I had Jadelight Ranger, I'd play Jadelight Ranger because Jadelight Ranger is extreme value. That aside, let's go to the deck. So we're playing. At the 1-drops, we got 1 copy of Fatal Push removal because, come on, any deck that's placed in this meta needs at least 1 Fatal Push to kill one of those tiny early game threats. And then, 3 Adventurous Impulse, again, very good card because we are playing a lot of creatures. We're playing 29 creatures, so chances of hitting a land, or if you're like, if you got enough lands, chance of hitting a very good creature early in the game is very high with Adventurous Impulse. So 3 copies of that, 2 Blossoming Defense, just so that they don't kill your Constrictor or cards that are, you know, gonna get you up on card advantage of the game. Like, you need your creatures on the board, and your creatures are gonna stay buff. Mainly, you need to protect Constrictor. Whatever else dies, if Constrictor's on the board, we will be putting those counters in, and we will be claiming lives and wins and whatever. That sounded dark, but you get what I'm saying. We will be having the board advantage and a much stronger board presence as long as Constrictor stays and as long as Verdurous Gearhulk stays. So Blossoming Defenses do help our cards down the board. And then Llanowar Elves, our mana door comes in early turn drops, taps for mana. It's really useful like that. On the 2-drops, we got a Glint-Sleeve Siphoner because any deck that plays black should play a Siphoner. It's great. It's got menace, so they can't really block it on the early turns. Gives you card advantage. You can draw, and it's really useful drawing in a deck where you run a crap ton of creatures. So yeah, Seeker's Square I told you before there. And then we've got Winding Constrictor closing out our 2-drops. Winding Constrictor is what the deck is built on. It is the base of the deck. Every time a counter is put on any creature, you put an extra counter. So Winding Constrictor is the snake that wraps the stick together, for a lack of better puns. Yeah, and Jadelight Ranger. First thing I'm going to do when I get like 3 more rare wild cards is put more Jadelight Ranger in, because this card's extreme value. Turn 1, Forest, Llanowar Elves. Turn 2, Forest, Llanowar Elves. Turn 3, tap, Jadelight Ranger. That's a turn 3 2/1 that explores twice. It's going to grow and grow, turning into a 4/3, I guess. Yeah, 4/3. That is just way too much value. Way too much value, I'm telling you. It's just really good. We got 2 Rishkar. Again, an amazing value. It's legendary, but it lets all your creatures tap for a green, which is brilliant. And where that comes into play is especially helps in buffing up your ballistas. You can make your Walking Ballistas huge with Rishkar's ability. It comes in, you put a counter on a creature, and then 2 creatures, and then tap all your creatures next turn and make Ballista huge. 1 Thrashing Brontodon to deal with enchantments. Enchantments and artifacts. Quite a bit of artifact and enchantments come into play these days. Excellence, Binding, Cast Out, and the other flash enchantment that blocks a tap creature, so you can kill all of those with Thrashing Brontodon. Very useful when you're playing against white. And 1 Aethersphere Harvester because it's a flyer again. And in a meta that doesn't play way too many flyers, a flyer lifelinker is very, very useful. So our 3-drops, and then our 4-drops we got Chupacabra. Chups is just amazing value. Chupacabra is a great freaking card. I love it. Comes in, kills something, stays on the board, blocks next turn, lets you go in for an extra turn to put in more damage. Vraska is content to deal with all those planeswalkers and things that does not die. Scarab Gods, all that stuff, Gods, Hazaret, and all that. So Vraska's Contempt can kill them and you get 2 life. And then the Verdurous Gearhulk, 3 copies of the Gearhulk, because it comes in, puts a lot of counters. If you got your Winding Constrictor out, this thing is just amazing, because it's just way too much value. And then 1 copy of Vraska. It's another way for us to end the game, because you can keep making your 2/2 menace creatures, and then negative her, their life total becomes 1, and it's highly unlikely they can't block when you have a crap ton of creatures that's got menace, and plus all the creatures on the board that we have with all those counters on them. It's just way too much value for them to block, so Vraska is another way for us to end the game, other than swinging with the Gearhulk. Yeah, so we have a lot of options. And then another way for us to end the game is Ballista. I mean, you don't have to necessarily drop all Ballistas early game. After you got what's his name again? Peema, Rishkar out. For all your creatures can tap for mana. Drop in your Ballista, put more counters on him. Put like, I don't know, like 4 counters on him, and then take them all out. And then when he comes to the battlefield, he'll probably have another 4 counters already. So that's 8 counters. Take them all out. Do 8 damage. You kind of can't nerf that, because like, let's say your opponent shocks Ballista or lightning strikes Ballista, or just any spell that does damage to Ballista, or even targets it with a removal spell like Vraska's Contempt. You can respond to that spell by taking out counters. Take counters, keep taking them away, pin your opponent, pin your opponent, pin your opponent, and they will die. If that is the main deck for our Black-Green Constrictor. Going to the sideboard, we are playing 2 divert, because we need to pick their hand apart. If they are going to bring in a lot of removal or a lot of answers to our counters, or even the Ravenous, what was the other? The Chupacabra. Let me look at the other card. I think it's Ravenous. No, it's yeah, it's not the Chupacabra. It's a lurking Chupacabra. Yeah, where it puts -1 counters on us, or even Soulscar mages, but puts counters on our things as negative counters. You need to pick their hand apart. So divert lets you look at their hand, and then you pick an artifact or creature, take it out turn 1. Duress does the same thing for a non-creature, non-land card to take out their spells. Fatal Push for more early game removal. And then Supernatural Stamina for, if our creature dies, you can target it so that they can come back to the battlefield. Bloodfast just for that draw if you really want it. If you're playing against more drawn-out games and you need good draws, play that. Lifecrafter's Bestiary for you to scribe 1. Again, playing against control matchup, it's good to, see which card you're going to draw, the draw one, so it's good like that. 1 more Harvester for more damage in the air. 1 Nissa for more counters. When I say counters, I don't mean the blue counters, I mean the regular counters. So more counter cardage, and then 2 Quicksilver in, because this card is just so much value. It comes in and does 3 damage to target Planeswalker feature, and then it can fly, and it's a 6/5 flyer. 6/5 flyers are just astronomical value. So that sums of our deck. This says Black-Green Constrictor. It's a really fun deck to play, so let's go. I will keep this and see what happens, because why not? Drop that 1, get the elf, pass a turn, turn 2, Impulse or what's Impulse? Get a Blooming Marsh. And swing for 1. Pass a turn. Go to opponent. We'll be able to raise a lot of mana at this rate. One drops another swamp. Adventurous Impulse gets a Woodland Cemetery. Passes a turn. Let's play our Blooming Marsh and let's go like that. Put a counter. Put a counter. And swing for 2. Pass the turn. Three. Those are going to be fatal push. Constrictor. Pass the turn. Play that. Let's push the Constrictor. And let's play our energy. And let's swing with both. Opponent down to 12. What's it going to be? Chupacabra. Targeting our turn. Draw a card. Beautiful. We play another 1, 2. You play Chupacabra right now, or should we wait? I think we can wait. Let's go to combat. Swing with that. Get an energy. Play that. That's 1, 2. Yeah. I just want to see what the opponent's going to play now. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gearhulk. Putting counters on both. Pass the turn. Yep. Let's trigger that. Take action, draw. And draw. Get an Aether Hub. Let's go Chupacabra. Kill the Gearhulk. Go to combat. Swing with both. No block for opponent. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we will be able to next turn, I guess. Don't see the opponent blocking. Yeah, for energy. I don't see the opponent blocking. They can get a couple of creatures out, but we can ballista this. Although they're planning it too. Pings both our stuff. 1 and 2. Well, that kills. Oh, there we go. Constrictor. 1, 2. Wait, if I hit them, 5, 4. 1, 2, 3. I can't really do this turn, so let's do it like this. Play Constrictor. And go to combat. We attack with both. Opponent goes with 1, 2, 3, 4. Giving us 3. Yes, end the turn. Should be able to do this. I think as long as the Constrictor lives, we're going to be fine. 2. Jadelight Ranger explores twice. Ballista. Ballista again. Puts a couple of counters. Oh yes. We play Ballista for 1, 2, 3. Opponent scoops it up. 4. Now we just remove counters. 1. It's a game. At this game. Alright, so we got land. Is that way too many? We got Impulse. I'm gonna try this. We got Impulse. Every time I see Impulse, I'm like, we can work this. Let's go Impulsing. Please don't hit lands. Please don't hit lands. We'll use that. Brontodon is useful, but okay, we're against aggro. That's good to know. It's always great to know that we're playing this aggro. Let's go on to... Let's get some energy. And the turn. Mono red versus black green constrictor. I like this. Carry Zev. Goes to combat. No blocks there. On the card, I will play, we'll wait for the Aether Hub next turn. Play like this. 1 and 2. And we'll go to combat. Opponent cannot block. Hello, you. Aww. Oh yeah, aw, that's adorable. Yeah, that is adorable. 1 second, I'll screenshot it. Oh, should I look in here? Make her look here. Yeah. That's adorable. I got a screenshot. I've got a screenshot.
Did you get it?
I did.
Okay, go now. Oh.
Alrighty. Me too. Totally. Ragavan. This made my tummy drop. Alright, this is cool, so we are playing our Chupacabra. Pay an energy. Pay an energy. Pay black. And we play chips. Kill the flagship raider. And we go combat attack with that. And go for 3. We still get energy off it. Rekindling Phoenix. Oh god. Opponent hits us for 1. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna block that because they cannot activate. Right, our turn. Play another Aether Hub. Let's say bye-bye to the Phoenix. 1 black and our second black. And we take the Phoenix away. And we play... Should we play that? Yeah, because we get another energy anyway, so... Add another energy. Add a black. Get 1 more energy, pass a turn. Has a red. Swing for 5. No blocks. Go down to 10. Soulscar Mage. Our turn. Draw for turn. We'll play that. Let's exile Hazard. Pay with the energy. Let's go black. So Hazard. Go to combat, swing for 2. Soulscar Mage hits for 1. Now let's take that. Playing against red, the more the game goes forward, the better it is in our favor. So swing for 2, gets another energy. Opponent passes turn. Yep. Let's pay 2 life, draw a card, draw again. Let's go impulsing. Oh yes, we found what we wanted. Verdurous Gearhulk. Put it on that and itself. And submit. Yep, submit. There we go. Go to combat, swing with you. Gets an energy. Hits, opponent goes down to 8. Opponent scoops it up.
And another win. Well, that's all we have for now. I will be back with more episodes, play more decks, and maybe more proper standard with more than one game. It's going to be even cooler. But tell me if you like these short videos, or if you would like seeing shorter videos, or do you want to see really long videos with a lot of gameplay? I would just like to know, so that I find that kind of right balance that you guys will find watching to be pleasurable at. Well, on the next episode, we got something interesting. I'm going to be playing Red-Blue God-Pharaoh's Gift, or Blue-Red God-Pharaoh's Gift. It's a deck that I really, really love, so I'm looking forward to that. Until next time, this is me saying peace and stay awesome.